I have all my students in my classes create an artist manual or an audition notebook. And there's a special video, there's a couple videos that I only give to students when they come into class that go over in detail some more of these basic skills that we go over again and again in class. So there's a lengthier video that talks about the audition notebook, the artist manual, but I want to go through just a little bit of it right now, because if you start doing this, it will immediately have an impact on your audition experience. So the first section of the audition notebook, what I call the first section I ask the actor to build in the audition notebook, the artist manual. Let me back up a second. I do want to say this part. What I encourage you to do is, first of all, get a notebook that is aesthetically pleasing to you. I love these moleskin things, but it can have, you know, the Las Vegas Raiders on it. It can have a unicorn, whatever it is, but it's just fun for you to look at and touch, okay? And then what I ask you to do is write a couple things on the inside front cover. One question I ask you to answer is, why do I want to be an actor? Or why am I an actor? Why do I want to be an actor, or why am I an actor? And just to take a little time, and you can do this today. You can go get your notebook today. You can find an old notebook, but take a couple minutes to think about it. The truest sense, the deepest reason. Why do I want to be an actor? Why am I an actor? Because if we reflect on it, the deepest reason we want to be an actor is not for money, is not for notoriety, is not for success, because there's easier, more statistically likely ways for those things to happen than being an actor. So what's the deepest sense for you? And this can change over time. It has for me. But what I wrote here is, the creation of my art brings me peace, wholeness, guidance, and flow. It awakens me to reality. God is speaking to me through my acting and is calling me into it to help awaken and to tell the truth. So that speaks to me. And I find it helpful. You want to use this notebook every time you have an audition. And so every time you have an audition, to look at that, to remind yourself of what it's all about. That for many of us, it's a spiritual quest. We're sacred fools, you know. We don't even fully know why we're doing it. We just know that we have to, at least at this point in our lives. The other question, or the other thing I ask you to answer on this first page is, what is the purpose of your artist manual? What is the purpose of the notebook? It's similar, but it's a little different. So for me, I write, I am building a system to transform the audition experience into an act of artistry, holiness, and magnetic wonder. I am building a system to transform the audition experience into an act of artistry, holiness, and magnetic wonder. Okay, that speaks to me. The third thing that I like to put down in this notebook on this first page, inside front cover, is a quote that speaks to me about acting, about what we're doing here. For me, I had this quote by Sanford Meisner that I love a lot, which is, that which hinders the task is the task. That which hinders the task is the task. And it's such a great quote about acting. And we've seen, you know, 4 great examples of it from people already today, that the stuff they thought is hindering them, the stuff that they keep getting, as you know, Leo was saying, like, oh, I'm taken with my struggle, I'm over here and have to keep coming back. That which hinders the task is the task. We want that effing struggle, man. We want to see it. So that's great to have on the first page of the artist manual.